Hello, this is linear equations and functions, absolute value functions, example 3. Example 3, they give us this equation, this absolute value equation. They say, oh, that represents the front of a camping tent. And so it's a triangle, and the x-axis represents the ground, and we're supposed to graph this. Well, the vertex is very straightforward. The vertex, this 2.5, we'd have minus h equals minus 2.5, so it's h equals 2.5 and k is 3.5. So let's graph that. 1, 2, there's 2.5 and 3.5. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. So there's the vertex. 2.5 comma 3.5, and now we've got to graph the rest of this. A is negative, so it goes down, and we just have to figure out where this thing hits the x-axis, and the x-axis, of course, is y equals 0. You'll notice the book doesn't tell you how to figure this out, so Mr. Bogdan will. So we're going to have y equals 0, and then we have to solve the rest of the equation. So y equals 0, so we have 0 equals minus 1.4 times the absolute value of x minus 2.5 plus 3.5. So all we have to do is solve this for x, and then we'll be able to transfer that information to the graph, and that'll do it. So let's get started here. I'll subtract 3.5, so I'll have minus 3.5 equals minus 1.4 times the absolute value of x minus 2.5. Okay, I'll multiply both sides by negative 1, so that'll make those both positive. And I want to switch these two. I want to make it 1.4 times the absolute value of x minus 2.5 equals 3.5. All I did was switch the right-hand side and the left-hand side, and the negatives became positive by multiplying or dividing both sides by negative 1. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 1.4. So 3.5 divided by 1.4. 3.5 divided by 1.4. That equals 2.5. Well, that works out nicely. Absolute value of x minus 2.5 equals 2.5. Okay, now whatever is in the absolute value sign might be positive, it might be negative, so we just have to split these into the two halves. One is the positive, that's x minus 2.5 equals 2.5, and the other is the negative, what's in the absolute value sign. Negative x minus 2.5 equals 2.5. Alright, we'll solve this by adding 2.5 to both sides, and we get x equals 5. Here we distribute this negative sign, we get negative x plus 2.5 equals 2.5. Now when we subtract 2.5 from both sides, we get negative x equals 0. And if negative x equals 0, then x equals 0. So what we have is the point 5 comma 0. Remember, this all started was when we let y be 0. So we got 5 comma 0 and 0 comma 0. Zero comma 0 and 5 comma 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comma 0. There we go. So the graph, to get the graph, all we have to do is connect these up. And that's our graph. The domain and the range in the given context means that the width is 5. That's the domain. And the range is 3.5. It means that the height of the tent is 3.5 feet.